All right, good afternoon, everybody. I am Doug Nickel, your fire chief. I would like to thank you all for taking the time to be with us today as we hold the ceremony to officially place our newest fire engine in service. Amongst us today are a few town officials, including Board of Selectmen Chair Bob Leary, Board of Selectmen member Kevin Lynch, Steve Gannon, Kim Queenan, and Town Administrator Kim Kleiner. Also with us today are former fire chiefs, and hopefully I don't miss everybody. Tom Levesque, is Skip Jerry here? He's okay. Brent Lemire, is Tom Schofield here? And Frank Freitzel. I would like to thank them as well as all of you for taking the time to join us today. Like the armed forces, part of the appeal of the fire service is its deep connection of respect for old traditions, such as the sounds of bagpipes, the deep bond of the brotherhood and sisterhood among firefighters, and the ceremonial christening and push-in of new fire apparatus. The actual push-in we will do today began way back in the 1700s, when hand fire carts were pulled by hand and pushed back in after a fire by the firefighters. In the 1800s, horse-drawn steam fire equipment was used and was very heavy. Returning from a fire, the horses were unable to back into the station because of the weight of the steam-run fire pumps. Over time, with the invention and use of motorized fire trucks, the need to manually push the equipment back in was gone. The push-in ceremony remains a symbol of fire service unity and serves as a way to honor the history found in fire departments across the country. The wet down ceremony is a firefighting tradition where the truck being replaced sprays down the new truck taking its place as a christening and a sign of good luck during the next 20 years or more it serves the community. Unfortunately, the old engine 2, which was 28 years old, has already been taken in trade for the new engine that sits outside. For today's ceremony, engine 4, which is now the oldest engine at 22 years old, will have the honor of providing the water for the wet down christening of the new engine 2. Before we start the ceremony, I would like to thank the Board of Selectmen, Town Administrator, the Capital Improvement Committee, the Budget Committee, and the residents of Litchfield supporting the purchase of this new fire truck. I would also like to thank former Chief Frank Freitzel for identifying the need and starting the process for which myself and the 3 other members of the Fire Apparatus Committee spent the last 4 years developing a specification and holding meetings with 7 different fire truck manufacturers to find the right truck for our community. We had formalized a specification which had gone to the voters in March of this year with a price tag of close to $800,000. After all the huge price increases being experienced in every industry, and throughout the process, the fire department explored every option we could find to purchase the right fire truck that would both meet our needs as well as being mindful of the burden being placed on the taxpayers of Litchfield. At the 11th hour in December, we were able to find and secure a fire truck already in the process of being built by a Massachusetts fire apparatus dealership that was supposed to be used as a demonstration model. This fire truck, which is outside, met 95% of the specifications the Litchfield Fire Department had asked for. Fire trucks are custom built from the ground up, so dealerships occasionally build a truck to show their workmanship and what they can offer fire departments. Fire trucks on average take almost 2 years to build now and be delivered from the time the order is placed. Because this truck started being built prior to the most severe time of COVID and the eventual price increases we currently experience, no matter what you're looking at, this truck was purchased at almost a $200,000 savings to the town at a cost of $657,000. The highlights of the truck are this is a 2023 Emergency 1 Typhoon. It's a 5-man cab. 5 firefighters can sit in it. It has the second largest capacity pump we have on the department at 1,500 gallons per minute with a Class A foam system which is used for brush fires and house fires. It's not what people talk about with PFAs. It's just Dawn dishwashing soap, but a heavier version of it. The truck has a short turning radius and is more maneuverable than the rest of our fleet. It has stainless steel construction, which means it's going to last us a long time. It comes with many, many long-term warranties. And the cab, the cab is reinforced for rollover protection, which is going to protect the firefighters, where any of the other trucks that are here do not have that option on it, and God forbid something happens. And it also has a proactive automatic seatbelt use indicator. The new industry standard is everybody has to be buckled or the truck doesn't move. So there's actually a screen that tells you that everybody is belted on the truck. In addition, the new engine carries advanced life support equipment, including cardiac monitor, defibrillator, advanced airways to maintain patients' ability to breathe, and related drugs and supplies for advanced EMTs and paramedics to provide life-sustaining care prior to the ambulance arrival. The new engine also carries powerful jaws-of-life hydraulic cutting tools for car accidents, as well as water rescue gear, rescue tools, thermal imaging cameras, and gas detection meters. Now, if I could, I'd like to ask whoever got assigned to do a wet down of the fire truck for us. Worst part is the quiet part.
Do a blessing. Is there a priest do a blessing?
Carrying my badass up too. No, like they're 12.
They're stronger than they are.
Right?
But also, yeah.
Where are you?
Those are beautiful and stuff.
I don't know that. It's dropped.
You guys are all done. You guys want to head to the front of the truck?
Pushers, front and center. They put so many